What's going on, everybody? Spider Monkey, and this is my video entry into Nerd of the 80s 250 subscriber giveaway. First off, before I say anything else, man, congratulations so much on 250 subscribers. Your channel was amazing. I love your videos. I loved your singing and dancing performance in Cuzbuzz's giveaway. And your video entry you did for them, man, that was awesome. I love your channel. I have no doubt you're going to have many more subscribers after this. I think your channel is going to explode, man. So congratulations on that. You do an awesome job. Keep it up. To the requirements of your giveaway, of course, I have liked. I am now a subscriber, and you had some questions you wanted us to answer. And first off, favorite 80s movie? There's 10 of them. Seriously, when I was a kid in the 80s, that was the ultimate treat, was getting to go and see a movie at the movie theater. Of course, that was mid-80s when video stores and VCR started to emerge and started to become popular. But even before that, if you didn't see a movie in theaters, you kind of missed it until it kind of showed up, on network television, which of course had commercials and all that stuff. So you didn't get to see the full movie. So the ultimate experience was when I was a kid, if you walked up to me and said, you want to go to Disney World or do you want to go to the movies? I would say, what movie we see? Honestly, that would have been my response. I love going to the movies. Just seeing it on the big screen. So, and I got to see so many iconic 80s movies in the theater. Ghostbusters, Gremlins, Conan the Destroyer, Highlander, Ernest Goes to Camp. But anyway, like I said, I love so many movies from the 80s. That was my childhood. But I am going to go with favorite 80s movie is going to be Aliens. Because I think I was 11 or 12. My dad took me to see it, and I think that was the first movie where it was just me and my dad. I had 3 other siblings. A few times we went, to the movies as a family, but this was kind of like a special moment with me and my dad. Went and saw Aliens. It was rated R, and my parents were kind of protective and, what we were allowed to watch and stuff when we were very young. And I think I just wore my dad down. I begged and I begged. We went to see something else, and they played the Aliens trailer. And I was like, I gotta see that. I wasn't even aware that it was a sequel to anything. I wasn't aware of the movie Alien at that time, but saw that trailer. I got to see that. I begged and begged my dad. And there was one day, it was just me and my dad hanging out. We were at a mall, and they had a movie theater inside the mall. Walked by, saw the poster, and I, please, begged and begged and begged. And finally, I think he just gave in. But he was like, you can't tell your mom. So that's what then, my dad and I had a secret. So that was awesome. So that's why I'm going with Aliens. I'm a huge Aliens fan. Love that movie. Watched it over and over again. So favorite 80s movie is Aliens. Now to the next loaded question. Favorite 80s TV show. This, I put a little bit of thought into it, but man, I gotta say Knight Rider was when Knight Rider was on television, that show was just amazing. Everybody wanted a talking car. That was bulletproof. And I can't remember how many years it ran, but, everybody, it came on Friday night, so Monday morning, the hot topic of conversation in class before school started was, the latest episode of Knight Rider. So that's favorite TV show, Knight Rider. Favorite 80s cartoon, no thought required, Transformers. Huge Transformers fan. I own the entire collection still. It's a cartoon I can still sit down and watch. There are a lot of cartoons that I loved as a kid. Thought they were awesome, and then like Cartoon Network will bring them back, or I'll get a DVD of it and I'll watch it. I'll just be like, I can't believe I like this. But that Transformers is still awesome today. Favorite 80s cartoon, Transformers. Next, video game console and favorite game. Another one. Questions like this. To try and narrow it down to just one of anything in these kind of categories is almost impossible. But I'm going to say I'm going to go with PlayStation, and it's going to be Wipeout. I was a huge Nintendo fan. I love Nintendo. Well, I love Sega too. I was more of a I was more faithful to Nintendo. I owned all the Nintendo consoles, and I was waiting for the N64 to come out. The PlayStation and Saturn to come out. I wasn't even paying attention to them. I was just waiting for my N64. It was about a year out from release at that time. They kept pushing back the release date, and I walked into a KB Toys in a mall, and they had a PlayStation demo set up where you could play some games, demos and whatnot, and got to play Wipeout, and my mind was blown. I said, I gotta have one of these. Got a PlayStation, of course, got Wipeout, and that was, I was a little bit older, had my own place, but after work, 3 or 4 buddies would come over, we'd get a pizza and some beer, and we would start playing games like Tekken, Wipeout, Resident Evil, Ridge Racer. And PlayStation was the first console that when you bought a game that was like, if they released a game from the arcades on the PlayStation, you got the exact same game that was in the arcade. Before that, every other system before that, they would release arcade games, but there was always differences, whether it graphically just wasn't as impressive, or it just wasn't the same game at all, that kind of thing. The PlayStation, we would start playing games before the sun went down, and we would play all through the night nonstop till the sun came up the next morning. And our thumbs would literally be red and raw from playing for hours and hours nonstop. So I got to go with PlayStation, and the game that won me over that said I got to have that was Wipeout. Next, favorite Funko Pop. I got him right here somewhere. It is my super stylized Big Daddy. A huge BioShock fan. Absolutely love that game. I've got a poster. And when they released these, I can't tell you how many stores I went in trying to find it. And places either just didn't have it or they had it and they sold out. And I happened to find it on eBay. I think I paid $30 after shipping, which I consider to be an awesome deal. But that's it. Favorite Funko Pop figure. Favorite Grail figure. The figure that I want the most, I'm just going to have to say the Suicide Squad line. Gotta have those. I'm so excited for that movie. It sounds like from the early screenings that it's going to be as awesome as I was hoping it was going to be. And just any of the figures in the Suicide Squad line. That's what I want the most next. Last question. Favorite fast food? I love fast food. And it kind of, for the most part, it depends on what mood I'm in for each day, which I get burnt out on certain places, that kind of thing. I'm so burnt out on McDonald's, just, I guess, kind of burger joints in general. I still like Hardee's. I like places like Rally's, or it's called Checkers in some parts of the country. But number one favorite, the one I probably eat the most, is Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell, mainly because everything's got cheese on it. And you can go on Taco Bell with $5 and eat like a king, still today. And like I said, everything's spicy, everything's got cheese on it. Love it. So, favorite fast food, Taco Bell. Now, you had a couple bonus questions. The first Funko figure that you had ever bought. Your son. Well, I do know your son's first name is Raiden, or Raiden, however you want to pronounce it. Named after Japanese mythology, the god of thunder and lightning. But the other, let's see, his middle name, you told me his middle name, which is Clark, after Superman. But the first Funko, man, I would love to have had the opportunity to go through your videos and find it. That actually sounds like a little bit of fun, but I found out about this giveaway just yesterday and just don't have time to do all that. In fact, it ends tonight, so I gotta hurry and get this video done and uploaded before the deadline. But, so, that's it. Thanks so much for doing the giveaway. Again, congratulations on 250 subscribers. I'm gonna put a link to his channel in the description. Follow that. Check out his channel. It's awesome. Be sure to like and subscribe to his channel while you're there. Show him some love in the comments. Tell him Spider Monkey sent you. And hopefully Nerd of the 80s when you announce the winner. See you then.